Captains for both ball clubs.
And welcome back to our broadcast of Cujo football on KTPN, the Z, and of course on the radio on KTBB. Having the coin toss at the center of the field, Markevian Potts is the game captain for tonight. Now, he normally wears number 16, but he has been elevated to the number 1 spot because of his fantastic play this season. Potts has just been lights out, including a punt return for a touchdown a couple of weeks ago against McKinney North. Potts is a sophomore. He is 5 feet 8 inches tall, 170 pounds, wide receiver, plays on defense as well, and is a stellar kick returner. Potts this season has 21 receptions for 389 yards, 1 touchdown. He is number 2 passing, or rather receiving yardage-wise in District 75A behind J.J. Henry, and we know all about him at McKinney North. So West Mesquite will be taking the field now in just 1 second. Tyler High is getting coached up on the sideline before our opening kickoff. For our radio audience tonight, Tyler High is wearing solid blue helmets. They have the black jerseys with the blue numerals trimmed in white and the solid blue pants. For West Mesquite this evening, the Wranglers come to town wearing the white jerseys with black numerals. They have black pants with orange and white striping, and they have the black helmets with the West Mesquite logo on each side. West Mesquite will be kicking off to start the ball game tonight. Thus, they'll have the possession to start the second half of play. On the field to kick it off for West Mesquite, it is Austin Stout. He is a senior. The Lions have 2 men back to receive, standing at the 5-yard line. Potts is one, as you would expect, and the other return man is Derek McFall. Any final thoughts before we get things underway tonight, Reginald?
Just want to see a good, exciting football game on both sides. Just make sure neither side gets hurt and have good sportsmanship. Let Tyler High come out. They're itching for a win. They're just so close, Manny. In every game, at least the last 2, they've been so close, and I think they're going to pull it out tonight, man.
When Tyler High has the football offensively in this first quarter, they'll move from left to right from our broadcast position, north to south here at Rose Stadium. And it's underway. Potts takes it at the 2 to the 5 to the 10, 15, jukes toward the middle of the field, and will be taken down just shy of the 20-yard line. He'll end up marked at the 19, 17-yard return, make it marked at the 20, 18-yard return. Either way it goes, it's a first down for Tyler at that point. So Tyler will be getting things going, and starting quarterback tonight will be Eli Sanchez. We saw him come in toward the end of the McKinney North game a couple of weeks ago. So Eli Sanchez gets the start tonight for Tyler. He is a junior at 5'9", 165 pounds. So Sanchez gets the nod. He'll have 2 wide receivers out to the left and 1 to the right. A couple of men in the backfield. First down for Tyler. Starting at its own 20, it's a handoff. That is Medlock. He'll cross the 20 to the 25, and he's thrown down at the 26-yard line. So Cameron Medlock gets the first carry of the ball game for a 6-yard pickup. He's stopped on the play by Cornelius Piper of West Mesquite.
I think we'll see a 2-headed quarterback from Tyler High as well as the Wranglers tonight, Manny.
A couple of wideouts to the right this time and 1 to the left for the Tyler. Sanchez is your quarterback with a couple of men around him in the backfield. Now Potts moving in motion from right to left for Tyler. Sanchez takes his time, claps his hands, hands the ball off. McFall at the 30-yard line, and he'll have the first down for Tyler High. So Derek McFall gets his first carry of the ball game. He'll pick up 4 and the first down as he's taken down by Ashton Wilson of West Mesquite.
I tell you, that McFall kid, he is an athlete. I tell you, he's only getting better as the games goes by. And he's an exciting young man. He's going to be exciting for the Tyler High for years to come.
Couple of wideouts to the left this time for Tyler and 1 to the right. First down for Tyler at the 31. Give McFall a 5-yard pickup on the play. There's the snap. Sanchez will fake it. He's rolling to his left. On the move. Fires the ball upfield. Has a man at the 43-yard line, and that'll be another first down for Tyler High. That's a 12-yard pickup this time, and the reception is made by Potts of the Lions for the first down at the 43.
Tyler High's going to come out with the up-tempo. And normally when they run that up-tempo, that NASCAR offense, they get good yardage out of it. They get positive things from the offense.
If you're just joining us on KTBD or the Z, 10:46 to play in the first quarter. Tyler with his first possession started at the 20-yard line. Now up to the 43 with 2 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. Man in motion now from right to left. First down, the snap and the give. This is McFall. He's bouncing right side at the 45. Midfield, 45-40. McFall to the 30, inside the 30 and down to the 27. There's another first down for Tyler. Nice job by McFall. Also great blocking outfield for the Lions by Cornelius Hartsfield.
That right side did a great job blocking for the Tyler High Lions. And I tell you, and McFall, the runner that he is, but if he would have just stayed to the outside, man, I think he might have scored. He might have would have scored.
31-yard run to the 26-yard line. There's a first down for the Lions on the move. 10:22 to play in the opening quarter. No score. We're early, but Tyler's trying to get an early score, get on top early. There's a snap. Sanchez. This time he's going to hand it off, and that is Medlock cutting upfield, crossing the 25 and getting to the 23-yard line. And Cameron is down, and we're going to have a timeout here for injury as Medlock is on the field. So we will take an injury timeout. 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. There's no score between Tyler and West Mesquite. This is a 60-second timeout on KTBB and the Z.
Come visit Shannon's Beading Basket and Art Gallery. Brand new store and location. We have thousands of beads, gemstones, semi-precious stones, freshwater pearls, findings, you name it, Shannon has it. Love designer jewelry? Design your own at a fraction of the cost. Shannon also has original art by local artists in her gallery. Come enjoy a creative experience with your friends and family you'll never forget. Shannon's Beading Basket and Art Gallery in front of the Triple Creek Shopping Center, 1412 Judson Road in Longview.
The one tractor that does it all, Zetter Tractors, loaded with standard features that other tractors just don't have. On select models, they have more standard rear hydraulic remotes, a built-in air compressor with a 30-foot hose, and ground speed PTO. And most Zetter tractors are loaded with more weight than the other comparable brands for more muscle on the field. But the best part about Zetter Tractors is the price. Come by and check out the one tractor that does it all, Zetter, at Coker Enterprises, Highway 271 North in Tyler.
High football as you're listening to Cujo football on KTBB and watching it on the Z. Glad to have you back with us as the injured player for Tyler High being escorted off the field is Tyreek Jones. So Jones is coming off the field. I thought initially that was the ball carrier Medlock who was hurt, but actually it's Jones who's coming off the field. He's walking off on his own power. And it is a second down for Tyler. The ball is at the 23-yard line, so that's a pickup of 3 for the Lions. And this time it will be a give by Sanchez to the 20, up to the 15-yard line. That's McFall inside, up to the 15-yard line. And he will end up with an 8-yard gain. And there's another first down for the Lions. So right now the Lions are taking it to West Mesquite on the ground. Diego Nino, the junior, with a stop for West Mesquite.
I tell you, man, that's great blocking by the Tyler High Lions. It's great blocking because those holes are Emmitt Smith holes you can run through. Those are nice holes and it's good blocking. You just need Tyler High to do the consistency. Keep the consistency going.
The Lions will split 2 wide receivers out to the left. Sanchez is the quarterback. He'll take the snap on first down. Eli gives it to Medlock at the 20, cuts it up to the 15, and he'll just gain a yard to the 14-yard line. Nice stop on the play for the Wranglers. Making that tackle, it's Donovan Hawthorne. He's a junior. It will be a second down and 10, and there's no gain for Cameron Medlock.
And that's where I come in and say about the consistency. That play right there, it seems like the offensive line just kind of took a play off that time, man.
Double wideouts to the left and 1 to the right now for Tyler. As the Lions have been marching, taking the ball at their own 20, and this time McFall is stuffed. Oh, that is a great reaction by this West Mesquite defense. McFall just got plugged up. Nice job on the play by Jose Torres, who's a senior. And also he was able to get some help on the play as well by Felipe Sanchez. And now you're looking at a third down as it was a 2-yard loss by McFall. 3rd down and 12. So Tyler had moved the ball well up to this point, and the defense by West Mesquite has stiffened. 8:26 on the clock. Here comes a blitz. And Sanchez gets hit. He loses the football, and it's recovered by West Mesquite. with the fumble recovery for West Mesquite. It's Augustine Pakawa. Pakawa comes in and gets the fumble recovery. It was a blitz left side of the offense, and the running back simply missed the block. He tried to undercut the blitzer, and what happened? He missed him, and it comes on over to West Mesquite.
Yeah, and that's like I said, man, the consistency. They got 3 first downs in that drive, and then they got inside the 20 almost, and just went blank. That's the point that you don't want to see Tyler High do. You want to see consistency. Consistency is the only way they're going to be productive and win the ball game.
Coming on to take the starting role at quarterback now, it's Jay Cipriano. So Cipriano will get the start tonight for West Mesquite. First down, Cipriano hands it off in a big hole, crossing the 35 to the 36-yard line. The ball carrier for West Mesquite is Darian Mitchell. He's a junior. Boy, he had a nice pickup there. Line of scrimmage was 29 after the fumble recovery, so he picks up 7, second down and 3.
I believe that's coming back, man. That's why the hole was so big. The guy held one of the Lions defenders.
Well, Mitchell looks like a pretty big guy in his own right, but a holding penalty against West Mesquite, and that'll give the Lions a bit of a sigh of relief, although I'm sure that they're right now not very happy with a turnover to start the game after a beautiful drive that started at the 20 and got down to the 15 of the Wranglers. So the penalty moves the ball back to the 19 to make it a first down and 20 for West Mesquite, with a couple of wideouts to the left, one to the right. Now man in motion. It's going to be a pitch forward at the 15 to the 20, right side 25, and pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. The ball carrier for the Wranglers is Javian Jackson. He's a sophomore speedster for West Mesquite. And so Torrey Howland has his first tackle of the ball game for Tyler. So the ball back up to the 29, which is the original line of scrimmage. You're looking at a 2nd and 10. 7:55 to play in our opening quarter. No score. So we've just received word, as you probably have heard, that it's an unsportsmanlike conduct call against West Mesquite. That's going to move the ball back a little bit more down to the 14. So that was after the play. So they were at the 29. They had regained the yardage from the holding penalty, and the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty knocks them back 15 to the 14-yard line. So you're looking at a second down now and 25. Cipriano claps his hands. He's the quarterback tonight. Jay's moving to his right, upfield, fakes a pass. He's going to get hit, and he is tossed out of bounds. Oh, he tried to throw it away at the end, and it was picked off, but I think that might have been out of bounds. That will go down as a sack at the 9-yard line. And that's a third down, another loss of 5. You're looking at a 3rd and 30 now for West Mesquite, who was able to get in there and put the pressure on Cipriano.
Ashton Williams got in there. Big Ashton and company. But also good coverage by the Tyler High secondary, because he had nowhere to throw the ball.
7:45 left in the first. There's no score. The Tyler defense, and with the aid of a couple of Wrangler penalties, has shown itself well. Wranglers pinned back at the 9, 3rd down and 30. There's a snap. Cipriano, he's going to look upfield. He's going to fire this one deep over the middle. That's hanging in the air. He has a man, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Eric Tennyson, is looking for a penalty, but nice play defensively for Tyler, as their defensive back, Torrey Howland, was able to play defense and not make contact with the receiver, and that was pretty hard to do. That was actually a little bit of athleticism, somewhat of a gymnastic type of play to make sure he didn't make contact at the end.
That's how it's played, man. That's how you're supposed to cover it. Howland played exactly how a DB is supposed to cover the ball. Cover the play, and that's what he did.
All right, so we are ready for the first punt of the ball game. This will be by West Mesquite. Austin Stout is the punter, kicking it away from his own goal line. The line of scrimmage was the 9, and it hit a West Mesquite player in the back, and it will be down at the 44-yard line. That's where they will mark it. So it ends up being a nice punt that time by Austin Stout. It's a 35-yard kick. So Tyler has great field possession at the 44. And again, good job by the defense, Reginald, but also the penalties by the Wranglers put them in a bind.
Yeah, the Wranglers shot themselves in the foot a couple times on that drive. But take nothing from the Tyler High defense. They've been good all year long. It's just getting the consistency from both sides.
So we're back to action now, and it will be Eli Sanchez back in at quarterback. Kind of a surprise that he was a starter. Hadn't heard anything about Kenyante Pinkard during the time off. And so Sanchez at the quarterback. And again, Pinkard had some struggles in the second half against McKinney North. Sanchez came in at that point, and he has the start tonight on first down. This is going to be a nice handoff to the 40. Running over a defender, getting across the 35 to the 33 is McFall. They'll actually put him back at the 34, but that is a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He laid the punishing blow at the end. The stop for West Mesquite made by Ashton Wilson.
McFall, he's going to be a good one. He's going to be a good one. He just keeps on working hard. You call his blockers. He has a big offensive line. And when those guys are on it, they're on it. When they take plays off, you know. But he has a good offensive line, and McFarland is the playmaker himself.
Augustine Pakawa also in there on the stop. It's a first down for Tyler at the 34-yard line. 10-yard run by McFall. There's another inside handoff. McFall at the 30, 25-20. McFall down to the 15-yard line. The ball came loose at the end. West Mesquite has it again, but was McFall down is the question. Did the ground cause the fumble as he was falling backwards at the 14-yard line?
Yes, he did. There's no signal for it's a fumble, giving the Wranglers the possession. He was down. The ball came out, but that's one of his weaknesses. He has very little, but that's one of his, we've seen how he taking care of the football. And being a running back, that's the main thing that you have to do is protect the ball at all times.
It's coming back anyway, Reginald, because there's a flag down at the far side of the field, back at the 34-yard line, which was the line of scrimmage. 6:52 to play in the first quarter. There is no score. Tyler with its second opportunity. First opportunity, fumble by Sanchez on a sack. So the ball has moved back to the 34-yard line, and now it looks like the
keep walking back. He's steady backing up.
So it's going to be holding against offsides on West Mesquite. So I think there was a bit of a confusion on the call, but they straightened it out. Referee says offside against West Mesquite, and so they advance the ball 5 yards, and it'll be a first down and 5 at the 29-yard line. Some confusion because he had said holding and pointed the wrong way, and then he changed it to offside going against West Mesquite. So that's the call. 5-yard gain for Tyler. First and 5 from the 29-yard line. A little bit of confusion there for a second.
Well, he made the right call, but he just pointed at the wrong team.
We'll have one wide receiver out to the left, a couple out to the right. Sanchez whispering to his running back, McFall. 6:36 to play. The clock is on the move. There's no score in the first quarter. In motion now is Potts. Snap. Sanchez flushed out to the 30, to the 25, and the 20, and he goes out of bounds. At the 21, he got knocked into the advertising tents, if you will, on the sideline, but everything is clean. He picks up yardage to the 21, and that'll be a first down. That gain was a total of 8 for Eli Sanchez, make it 7 to the 22 on his first carry of the ball game.
And now you have Pinkard and Sanchez in at the same time, but except you got Pinkard as a running back. So that's good. When you got guys that can play multiple positions, you put them out there, you can come up with some plays and hopefully touchdown plays.
And Pinkard is a very talented runner. Was a running back before this season. He's going to get the snap this time to the 20. He gets tripped up by the ankle, but he falls forward to the 17-yard line. So Pinkard will pick up a solid 5 yards on the play. Second down and 5. Ashton Wilson is able to grab the ankle and knock him down. 6:08 to play. First quarter. Second down and 5 from the 17. That's Pinkard's first carry of the ball game. And we know he's a talented runner. And so to be able to keep him engaged in the ball game and move him to running back, this could be a nice weapon, a nice surprise for Tyler. A few things they could do with Pinkard in the ball game. On second down, this time it's going to be Jock Jones with his first carry of the ball game. And he gets to the 15 for a couple of yards. Third down and 3 now for Tyler. So that's Jock's first carry of the ball game. And man, did he play well against McKinney North a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he played good the last 2 weeks. Well, not last week, but the weeks before that. And when he gets in, he's another one of those good athletes, man, that can play multiple positions. And when you have those type of players on your team, you can line them up on both sides of the ball, line them up in the backfield, line them up out wide. They're athletes. They can adjust.
Jones has 181 yards rushing before that carry. 3rd and 3 from the 15 with 5:07 to go. Man in motion, snap. It will be a sweep right side to the 15-yard line to the 10. Putting his head down and getting the first down, it is Pinkard for Tyler High, as he ends up being forced out of bounds by Cornelius Piper. So Pinkard getting involved in the ball game from the running back position. He'll have a 5-yard pickup, 1st and goal to go for the Lions. 5 to play in the opening quarter with no score, but Tyler is knocking at the door, moving the ball well on the ground. One wide out this time to the left for the Lions. They'll put 2 on the line of scrimmage at the right. Eli Sanchez staying at quarterback. Jock Jones is the lone setback. Looks like they're going to go strong on the right side, and this will be Jones, and he's going to try to pick his way forward, and that defense of West Mesquite scuttles that play. Nice job by the Wranglers. Jones goes down for a loss at the 11. In there to mess things up, we've called his name a few times already, Augustine Pakawa for West Mesquite.
Yeah, that was good penetration by the Wranglers. They were there and snap of the ball. But again, that offensive line for Tyler High has to be consistent. They can't take plays off. They need to get something out of this drive, man.
2nd down and 12. 2nd and goal from the 12, I should say. This time it will be a fake. Sanchez to the end zone, and it's in for a touchdown, Tyler. What a great grab in the corner of the end zone for the score. And Tyler's on the board first, has Montrell Wade with a catch and the score. 4:15 to play in the first quarter. Tyler is up 6-0.
Montrell Wade with a touchdown to the Lions.
That's what they need to do. They need to keep on putting points up. When they get inside the red zone, they need to put points up. And they need to shoot themselves in the foot. If Tyler High does that, they'll be victorious.
Point after touchdown by Kendall Howard. The snap, the ball is down, the kick is on the way, and it is through the uprights. The kick is good. 4:15 to play in our opening quarter. The score is Tyler 7, West Mesquite nothing. Let's take a 60-second timeout on the Z and on KTBB.
Black Friday deals are here now at Adams Furniture. Hi, I'm Brian Adams, and you can get our Black Friday deals for the entire month of November. Save $400 on the Kylie reclining sofa and love seat, both pieces now only $15.99. The CAMILA marble dining table with 4 chairs is only $9.99. And get the LILLIAN queen bedroom group for only $13.99. Get up to 5 years no interest on your purchase with approved credit, or get 90 days same as cash with no credit needed. Shop anytime at AdamsFurnitureOnline.com. Every day is Black Friday the entire month of November at Adams Furniture.
At the Center for Implants and General Dentistry in Lindale, our promise is to give you an award-winning new smile. And with our all-on-4 teeth in a day procedure, it's never been easier. Most implants take months of preparation, but our experienced team can give you back a stronger, longer-lasting smile within hours, on the same day. Come see why Dr. Keith and Dr. Denson are the most trusted dentists in East Texas at the Center for Implants and General Dentistry in Lindale.
And welcome back to Chris's Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium from the American State Bank broadcast booth. 4:15 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 lead. Tyler over West Mesquite. Howard is on to kick it away for Tyler. We'll get you the scoring drive summary in just a second as Howard boots it away, and it will end up going out of bounds near the 4-yard line. The kickoff presented to you by Tim Jones, State Farm Insurance. The scoring drive summary by Tyler Auto Finance, home of $399 down. The drive started at the 44 following a punt by West Mesquite. The Lions were able to take that drive and cash in on the great field position. 4:15 to play in the first quarter. Montrell Wade with a 12-yard pass from Eli Sanchez. Howard with the extra point kick again at 4:15 of the first quarter, and it is a 7-0 lead for the Tyler High Lions. Again, the scoring drive summary presented to you by Tyler Auto Finance.
Ball is spotted at the 30-yard line of the Wranglers, 1st and 10.
So the ball will be placed at the 30-yard line after the kickoff. 1st and 10 from the 34 West Mesquite, as the Wranglers will try to get something going on their second drive of the ball game. First down snap to Jay Cipriano. He'll hand it off, and that'll be a nice carry for 6, maybe 7 yards. The ball carrier for West Mesquite is Bryson Walker. He's a sophomore, doing a nice job. They'll actually give him an extra yard to the 8-yard line to make it the 2nd down and 2 with 3:59 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was good blocking by that Wranglers offensive line. Open up the hole for the
3:50 to play. One wide out to each side now for West Mesquite. 2nd down, the snap. Cipriano will hand it off again, and this time coming left side and not getting anywhere is Walker. That's great pursuit, and guess who made the stop? It is Travion Aites, who eats him up for a loss of 1 to the 37. 3rd down now for West Mesquite. The Wranglers need 3.
Yeah, I tell you, that Aites kid, he is a ball hog. He's very smart. He reads the play before it happens, before it develops. And that's what you need from a safety, especially because he's the quarterback on defense, actually. Aites, he's a good one.
Ball is at the 37, 3rd down and 3 with 3:06 to play. Tyler leading this one 7-0. The snap to Cipriano, another handoff, and another tackle for loss by the Lions. Boy, what a great job that time for Tyler, able to knife in and make the stop. It is the Travion Hawkins, one of the big fellas up front, and that time Walker had no chance. He was trying to spin away.
I tell you, when Hawkins got his hands on him, he stopped instantly in his tracks. Those are big guys for the Tyler High line.
So punting time, Austin Stout is on to kick it away again this time. Line of scrimmage is at 36. There's the snap. Stout will boot this one off. This one's going to be high in the air. I don't know if a return is going to be taken, as Potts will let the ball bounce away and go out of bounds at the 37. He had a twist away from the ball hitting him, and the ball is down at the 37. Nice job by Potts.
Yeah, that was good concentration because it almost catch interference by the defense. That's what I thought they were going to call, because it looked like he was attempting to make a catch. And one of the defenders for West Mesquite interfered with him before the ball got there.
2:15 to play in the first quarter. So the ball at the 37-yard line for Tyler. Tyler's leading this one by a score of 7-0. That was a 27-yard kick, very short kick by Stout. That was high in the air. Sweep right side, 1st down. McFall at the 40, 45, and he'll go down at the 46-yard line. We'll see actually where he stepped out of bounds. Yep, they'll give him the 46. So there's a nice pickup as well. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Well, I tell you, man, between Williams, Hawkins, Coleman, and Munoz, Tyler High they have a nice size line, offensive line. And I tell you, when those guys get to moving and going forward, there's no stopping.
Things seem to be gelling better tonight for that offensive line for Tyler. 2nd down and 1. And it's going to be a fake to McFall. Sanchez is rolling, and he gives a little screen pass upfield to the 49-yard line. That'll be a 3-yard, maybe a 4-yard pickup. That's where they'll mark it in midfield. That will be a 1st down. That was a dump off to Cameron Medlock, but it works for the 1st down for Tyler High. So nice job for Tyler. Good call by Sanchez. Went for the short route. Got the 1st down. Stop is made by Broderick Benton.
Yeah, and that's the difference between Sanchez and Pickard. Pickard has the stronger arm of the two, but Sanchez, I think, is a little better decision maker than Pickard. But both of them are decent, considering, especially there wasn't any kind of spring ball or summer ball, man.
65 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for Tyler. This is a sweep right side. McFall with a head of steam at the midfield stripe. Will try to cut it up. Great pursuit by West Mesquite. And McFall is taken down at the 48. So he's going to get just a couple of yards on the play, as he was knocked down to the turf by Jose Torres, the senior. And we're looking at a 2nd down. We will call it 8 for this Tyler football team. 45 seconds to go. 7-0 lead for the Lions. And it looks like we have another Tyler player shaking up. That is going to be McFall, but he'll get up very quickly and just walk off on his own power. So we'll stay right here with 45 seconds to go.
You got a little stinger. Hopefully that kid will be okay, because they're going to need him.
Other broadcast sponsors tonight include Honest One Auto Care, Majors Pharmacy, the Parker Firm PC, Billings Tire, and Jim's Jewelry. So a couple of wideouts to the left now for Tyler, one to the right with 40 seconds to go. Montrell Wade is split to the right. He has the touchdown reception for Tyler tonight. get the score on the board first for the Lions. 2nd and 8. Sanchez will give and trying to bounce outside on the right side and going nowhere. That ends up being Pinkard, and he has swallowed up. This time making the stop for West Mesquite. It's Xavier Parker, a junior, on defense. And so now you're looking at a 3rd down. Pinkard that time lost 4 to the 48. Back to 3rd and 12.
Yeah, but that was good pursuit by the Wranglers and Parker. They sniffed that out, and that play wasn't going nowhere, man.
And we're at the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter number 1 is in the books from Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. At the end of 1, it's Tyler 7, West Mesquite nothing. We'll take a 60-second timeout on KTVB and the Z.